welcome guys. So right here today we are at the Tispa University, as we told you. So we are here majorly to interview our students and our scientists to try to get what they're trying to build. So as I told you yesterday, is that today we are going to showcase their project and experiences, and we'll be learning together. So just stick into the video and let's get in.
So this was our entrance into the room with some new friends there. The space was giving a tech vibe. They were guiding us towards where we were going to attend the sessions, and here are some new friends who just came in. Most of them never wanted a camera, but just made it. Some of the mentors were also entering and making it into the room. From different schools and different districts. Then it was time for the conference. They had to create awareness about their program and different boot camps that they had to offer us.
Students. Then for JavaScript, again the same, they'll come up with 3 to 5. Then for front-end development, it is still going to be the same, 3 to 5. Hackathons, 3 to 5. Data science, 3 to 5. And 1 teacher. Are we together, guys? Are we together? I want this information to be engraved in your mind so that you remember it as you select a competition category. As we begin training, your best strategy of winning is to make sure that from the word go, you have picked something, you lock it, like you guys usually say, you lock it and you focus on being clear, put it together and a team that is going to win, okay? All of these competition categories are going to have 3 winners. And I think I've said this many times. All of these categories are going to attract 3 winners from each. So there will be 3 winners, the first school, a second school, and the third school in STEM, in Python, in JavaScript, front-end, hackathon, data science, and also the teacher. Meaning that this year, schools that have the ability to win are a total of 21 schools. Those of you that saw the video from, so let me put it here, 21 champions. Those of you that saw the video from last year, we've only had 3 champions. So how many times have we multiplied that by 7? Quick math. So we have multiplied the number of champions by a factor of 7. So this year, we are going to have a growth of 21 new champions. Now, for every category that you see here, the number 1 school is going to walk away with a cash prize of 10 million. The second school will walk away with a cash prize of 5 million. The third school will walk away with a cash prize of 2.5 million. Are we together, kids? So when you get all the money that we are giving away this year, it is a total of 25,000 US dollars. Okay? So this money we are going to give away in cash prizes. But remember how I started, we have a lot of partners. Are we together, guys? We have many partners that we're working with, and this list is going to keep growing. Why are we growing this list of partners? Because we want to make sure that the impact does not only end with cash. And some of you have iPhones that are 7 billion. I saw an iPhone 19. Yeah, it's not yet even out. That's what I was wondering, boss. Like, how does this person know something that has they check about? So, some of you are really big spenders. Just one afternoon at the Kachi, the 10 million is gone, eh? This is small change. Are we together? So, we know the money is going to go away. But what can we give you that goes beyond the money? And that's where our partners come into play. For this year again, all the chapters, last year we are still working with the champions that were here, and I wish that you play for us the award ceremony. Then after the award ceremony, the competition categories, then the award ceremony, and then we shall look at the other videos. So last year we were still working with a school that came as number 1, though we traveling to South Africa. We have a partnership with an institute in South Africa that is going to be welcoming students to tour. It's a study tour to tour and see what does the technological landscape look like in South Africa. That is being enabled by this is a church. When I say hallelujah, you say amen. So when I say that's be quiet by, you say, you go ahead. I'll take your sword and I'll drink it. Yeah. But it's inspired by no. It's inspired by who? Yeah, it's because they won't help aeroplanes. Of course it has to be Uganda Airlines. So that's what those partners are coming in to do for us. Then I think our operations manager mentioned that these competitions are in 2 stages, okay? Actually, there are 3 stages. Who knows the 3 stages? This is a conference to give you as much information as possible. What are the 3 stages? Regional qualifiers, and we have the national bootcamp. And then the national finals. Okay, these are the key for him. The mind is locked in. The mind is locked in. Okay, so these are the different stages of the competitions. We're going to go from the regional qualifiers to the national bootcamp, and then from the national bootcamp we shall go to the national finals. But before we get to these stages, we are going to have an intra-school competition. Okay. So, like I mentioned here, you see, teams have people 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. When you add all of this, who can tell me the total? 30,000 is on the line. With the maximum. Someone is counting straws. It's a total around 30 people. Are we together, guys? So these are 4 plus 5 plus 5. This is 10. This is 10. This is 20. This is 20. 5, this is 20, 9, this is 30. So each school to fully participate, you must have 30 students. But it's not a must, okay? To fully participate. The categories that you see from 1 to here, these are mandatory. Are we together, guys? These are mandatory categories. So for every school that will be coming this year, they must participate in STEM, Python, JavaScript, and also the teachers' competition. Like our chief operations was discussing by Andrea, she also mentioned about these categories here. These ones are intended for students that are really advanced in programming. These are people that have been programming since senior 1. These are people who have been programming since they were born coders. I saw someone's status and say born a coder. I was trying to imagine what does that look like. You come out and you're like JavaScript, Python, fast keys and lines. But anyway, so these are the categories that are optional. But for this and this category, it is a must. So we have some teachers in the room. Okay? Mr. Robert. We are waiting. Mr. Robert has to pay you guys the 10 million, right? This is his money. Very easy. He has no reason not to preview the 10 million. Now, like I was saying, these people are a total of 30 people. But a school can have only, this is 14 participants to focus on the core pillars or the core competitions for this year. Then, of course, if they're interested students, they can go ahead and fill up these positions. Again, as I'm saying and emphasizing, once the training opens, pick something, okay? Don't just go all over the place. You can learn everything because material will all be available, but focus. Focus when you go to the practice arena and you're answering questions. Master the philosophy or the patterns that are under JavaScript. Master the patterns that are under Python. Master the patterns that are under STEM. Choose one thing and locate. Because you guys are supposed to participate as a team. So you're supposed to participate as a team. Even if you want it, find 3, 4, 5 other guys that are also interested in that game, and they join hands with you and focus on winning in that particular competition category. Are we together, guys? Are we together, guys? Do we have any questions yet? Alright, so you are giving me sense of what they are for target or what they are for large. They are for time. Okay. So we've seen the intra-school competition. This one is going to be a competition you hold within your school to pick the school team. So different members of the school, we shall say this to the teachers, will compete in STEM quiz, in Python, in JavaScript, to pick who is the best out of the entire school to represent the school. Then after that, you're going to go for regional qualifiers. I think they mentioned this. I'm just re-emphasizing this message because you know some of you were seated at the back and couldn't hear clearly. But when we go to the regional qualifiers, we are going to have physical qualifiers. So the physical those of you who are listening, what are the regionals? On what dates? 22nd of clap for yourselves, guys. Now if I tell you to clap for, if that's a Catholic person, clap for yourselves. So this is going to be on the 26th of September. And who is going to be participating in the physical competition? That is the people under STEM quiz. Then the rest of these other days are going to be, they're going to be online, okay? Please take this information and use it and keep it. The rest of the pins will be online. The people for STEM are going to be physical. Why are they going to be physical? We have partnered with Vision Growth. And in that partnership, we also have a subsidiary kind of partnership with the National Media Group. These guys are going to be broadcasting the STEM quiz live. Are we together? So it's going to be a live competition. Parents will give you a from home. We are going to be live on air for at least 2 hours. I think we can do that. And we will be seeing you guys. They'll be watching you live on TV. So if you want to be seen on TV competing, this is your competition for the regional qualifiers. Are we together, guys? But the rest of us are going to stay in school and we are going to compete within our different computer laboratories. Okay? Then after that, we are going to go for the bootcamp. Now, this is where I want to paint a picture. How many of you have a picture of what the bootcamp is going to do like? You don't. Now this is what you don't. How many of you have a picture? You can see what was to become about the bootcamp. Oh. She spoke about it. Okay, now let me tell you how it's going to be. We arrive on the 8th, right? We are.
The conference ended and they showed us their software that they are using for the program, and then we had to meet some new friends, but unfortunately the mic had no power, so I'm sorry for that. And then we met some new friends. Some of them are also content creators, telling us about their experience and journey about coding and content creation at large. Some of them rejected the camera, but we managed to meet a few. So this guy was an application mobile developer and he's still in school, just a student. He was telling us about his journey and the challenges that he's facing, most especially into this AI era.
Hey guys, we are here finally at the interschool coding competition, and today is a wrap on today's session. Today we met mentors, good friends, welcoming and loving people who were teaching us about the program and everything that do. We thank Interschool Coding Competition and Eastby University for hosting us